Live. This is the part where we mic check. You guys can't see this, but our cat is walking all over the place.
Are we live? Hi, everyone. Let me just do that.
Yeah, that's you right there.
All right, can you get it so our Twitch channel, we can see if we actually have people?
Hey, everybody. You can hear and see. Nice.
There we go. I see people. Hi, Naya. Hi, Sherry. PD. Badger.
Wow, we're actually live. Weird. Okay.
Why is that weird?
I don't know. I just starts faster than you think.
All right, so you guys can definitely hear us. Let's start with the basics. We're not all super blurry. Sound check good. We're not having our sometimes technical difficulties. Not today.
At some point, we're going to bring in Karan to talk about stuff, and it might get blurry, but that's just how it goes.
V.
No, we use his name.
You're even running a minute or two early. I know, look at us. So on top of things.
Well, this is the pre
function.
You're
getting the checking it out stuff. All right, and I see lots of people. There's Vanna. I'm just getting another text.
All right, it's now officially 1 o'clock, so let's get started.
All right, let's do this.
All right, what do you want to say? Are we done chit-chatting?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, thank you everyone for joining me for my birthday.
Which is tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I got the days mixed up.
He just really wanted everyone to tell him happy birthday.
No, I don't. Cause
everyone tell him happy birthday for tomorrow.
Yeah.
See there. Now you're gonna have like 50 people saying it. Let a few more people come. Oh, look at all the people coming. The people are coming.
Sarah's got stuff planned for me anyway. All right, so now let's talk about the next thing, shall we?
Well, should we just dive right into it, or David want to say a few words about that? That can be all you.
Okay, so I just wanted to talk, just briefly look backwards a little bit, which was, you guys know there was a gold exploit, and so we were able to track it down and figure out what went wrong. And just so you know, we do lifetime bans if a player is blatantly and repeatedly abusing an exploit. And so that's what happened. And
somebody else's birthday.
I just want everybody to know that we will ban people for life if it's blatant, obvious, and repeated. So that's to protect everybody. And we don't tell you who it is because we don't want to violate their privacy or whatever. But Sarah thinks that sometimes people think we're really easy on people, but when it's serious like that, then we have to do something more serious. So,
and I'd just like to add a little word about the gold exploit. So there seems to be some confusion. Some players seem to think that if they only exploit on a server that isn't their own server, then they shouldn't be banned, and that it was okay because they didn't cheat on their own server; they cheated on a different server. So just to clarify, no, that's still cheating, regardless of which server you did it on. So
yeah,
I'm talking to all of you right now who
and we don't ban people for accidental mistakes. I mean, when we do it, we know for certain, and we can tell what's going on. The thing that people don't realize when they're cheating is they think nobody can see what they're doing, but the database has all the data, so we can see every little thing that happens. It just takes time to go through that. It's not like we want to go looking or poking around, but we can when we have to, when we see something weird going on.
Oh, did they lose sound?
No, it's just one player.
Okay.
All
anyway,
right.
Enough about gold exploits.
Yeah. So that's the past. So we took care of that. So that's done.
Damon, maybe we should talk about what's coming up in the next build this June.
All right. Go ahead, Sarah.
All right. So we've got some different things, but one of the very exciting things, I think is very exciting, is our new developer, you know him as V, has completely revamped a zone that many of you know well and had a little sneak peek of on live Memorial Day, the Rift, the Arcane Rift of Pyron. And so instead of us talking about it, we thought it would be much better if he told you all about it himself. So everyone, please welcome V onto the live stream. He's going to talk. You should be able to hear him any minute. Except it says he is muted. Are you there? Are you with us? Yeah. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah, I had to mute your live stream because I was getting your voice from the call and the live
Well,
stream.
let's see. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear him?
Yeah, let's make sure everyone hear him. Can y'all hear V? Ooh, I see lots of VVVs.
Well, here. Let's see. Can y'all hear him?
Okay, sing a little song, V.
Someone says there's an echo.
Is there an echo?
Yeah, there probably is. Let me.
Echo. Keep talking so we can hear. Yep, they all say.
I'll also try something.
Okay. We'll get there. This is why these things take time. What? No video? No, there's a video.
How about now? Is there an echo now?
How about now, you guys? Still? Say a few more things.
It'll take a few seconds.
Oh, you know what? Let me try something here.
Do you have me? Oh, never mind. Actually, well, you might have your. Do you have your own live stream on?
Well, let me just try something here. I'm going to turn you off.
Okay.
Wait. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing.
Someone said he sounds like God.
So I really wanted him to be on a camera with a paper bag over his head. I thought that would be super cute. But actually, it turned out our bandwidth issues were such that having the two cameras wasn't so good.
Hold on.
They say mute your speakers.
No, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Okay. So, talk now and see if Karan or
Okay.
V. Okay.
Testing.
Sing, B, sing for us.
Sarah.
No, I can't sing.
Come on.
Is he still echoing everyone?
Hum. Can you hum for us?
Sarah.
Okay.
Still
echo.
echo.
We can understand. So what are we doing wrong here?
Well, I'm trying to turn him off.
Then we won't hear him.
No, that's not right.
We'll hear him on Twitch.
Video caps. Let me just remove this here. Yes. So I removed that now. So hopefully you're not going to echo anymore. Because basically you're going to talk and you're coming out of my speakers and hopefully right back into the mic. So
That sounds promising.
That works.
yeah.
Quick test. We still won't sing, but you know.
It sounds like you're announcing a large arena.
All right, he is. You're announcing to a large arena, V. I think he should take it away. What have you
this
been
is
working?
better now. Great.
Better now? All right. The floor is yours.
Well, I need to
Okay,
go.
so one of the things that I've been working on and have been wanting to work on for a while, if you've read my forum posts, is a piece of content known as the Rift. So that's actually, it used to be one of my favorite places and it still is. It's one of the older zones, and so it never really got a chance to stay relevant when the level cap kept on raising. And one of the other problems that players have is they have frustrations when they hit level 75. They don't have as much experience that they can get in order to get to 90, and so there's sort of like that grind where people can fall off. And so I thought, well, the Rift would be a good zone to scale up and make it sort of like this supplemental area where you can, it's kind of repeatable the same way it was before, but it would have some more quest activities and bosses. Damon, you're in the wrong zone.
You so are. You're right there.
Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. So there's some changes to the Rift. It's still accessible the same way through Sanctorium. It's still for players level 75 and up. The bosses, there's 10 of them, so one of the bosses got destroyed. You're not going to see that boss again, probably, because 11 was too many. But so this is the entrance area. This is just like the Rift Fortress. There's some lore over here. Like if you
Run
talk to
around
some
a bit,
NPCs.
boys. Show it off.
Oh yeah.
Come on, he'll follow you,
I'm watching your
Valiant.
live stream for some reason. So there's a lot to do over here. You have some NPCs like you can talk to. You see some,
Who's that? Who do we know that is? Maple Crest?
Yeah, the one and only. He finally got out of Arden Castle, and he's got some important work to do over here.
10 years of standing in one spot. It was time to stretch.
And then there's also like the Spellbinders are over here, and then Elda is still here. She was the original NPC. So they'll have some quests for you once you hit level 75, and those quests should probably give you a good chunk of experience that'll help you, continue your journey all the way up to 90, 95, etc. And this is also like a good place for 75 to 95 to kind of just run together, hopefully for weekly runs or whatever they want to do. This is Elda. I don't know how much into the details I want to get, but there's essentially it's kind of similar to the 95 elders in the way that there are chests from defeating the bosses, because people seem to like that nature of you get a chest and you don't know what sort of reward you're going to get. And so I added those to the rift bosses, so you can get some toys, or you can get some items that you can sell to the vendor. So there's like a pretty good variety of things you can earn here.
Like what kind of toys?
The primary thing is sorry, what did you say, Sarah?
Like what kind of toys?
There's like polymorph, there's things you can throw around. Let me see if I have one in my bag.
Okay, these are things that you can just earn for free. That's kind of fun.
I'm throwing this one over at Damon.
There we go. Nice.
That's one. I know people like their
yeah.
projectiles, like throwing things at each other. So
I do.
that's one of them. So there's toys. There's a vendor, and you can earn like, I don't want to go into the details, but you can earn some stuff from the vendors too. But the primary thing here is really experience. So you want to come over here if you're having problems with earning experience towards the next level. You can do like a weekly quest or time quest and get some more. Up the staircase, you'll see some other iconic wizards. There's a lot of wizards over here because this is sort of like a wizardy area. And there's some lore around that, why the wizards are all over here. But like Ice Watch is also here because there's some important stuff and they need to be here guarding this portal. So yeah, all of this that you're seeing right now is just the entrance. And if you go through that portal, then you actually enter the actual tower.
Oh dear.
What?
That's dangerous. Don't go in there.
It's dangerous. So that's where you start fighting bosses one by one, the same way as generally the other towers work. But we're not going to start there. We'll save that for later. What I will do, and Damon, you can also do this, I'm going to teleport over to, let's see.
Maradar.
One of my favorite bosses. So this is Lysosia.
Okay, I'm coming.
I'm going to teleport.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, so this is like one of the chambers. I like this one. It's like really green, and this one boss is like one of the Zingara. You can find a crystal spire. I always thought it was super cool. So I use it here for a boss. I won't attack it because I'll probably die. So I'm not going to do that. But you'll get to see what kind of stuff this boss does, what kind of rewards you get. And another one I'll show you is Maradar. So I'll teleport there. This is my favorite, probably. And so there's 10 in total, and they get progressively harder. So the expectation is that the players probably won't be able to do the entire thing on their first attempt. They might, they're really good, but it might probably take a few tries. So don't get discouraged if it seems like it's hard, but you'll get the hang of it, and overall you'll get more experience from this than the current iteration of Rift, which is the goal.
And so what do you think? Is it at all possible that anyone could solo any of this?
If they use like a bunch of those crazy potions, then they might be able to. I think like the first 3 bosses, I wouldn't be surprised if people could solo those. But after that, there are some bosses that it's just like not even possible. Like, if someone does that, I would be super impressed. Like I would need to see that.
So this is gonna be some fun group content, folks.
Yeah, and it's level scaled, so it works for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. So you can still continue running here. It's just that you won't see it won't be like a level 75 watching. It's a level 95. Just kills everything for them. so you can actually work together, and that'll be more fun. And the 95s earn rewards as well, so there's a reason for them to come.
And are there any other, say, NPCs that they might have met before in the game who might be making appearances with weird quests?
Yes, there is another NPC here.
Sarah.
Very special one.
Very special.
There's a very, very much love. Name starts with a P. I won't say the full name. Name starts with
Papaya.
a P.
So-
and he really likes your gold.
He loves your gold, and he likes gamblers. I mean,
Completely optional, I will just say, for anyone who's worried about their wallets, completely optional.
test
he's
your
just there for fun
limits
if you-
and
if you
put
just
your
wanna
money
do
where
that.
your mouth is kind of NPC. Have you guys figured out who the
Exactly.
NPC is? There it is.
Oh,
If you just
no.
want to do a race and see if you can beat the clock, then yeah, he's your guy.
His name is Pinbone, since you guys already got it.
Yeah, they got it fast.
All right, good.
That
That's
just
fun.
shows how iconic Pinbone is.
Yeah, it's so much fun to just to test yourself
Yeah.
and win gold, but it's more just
Let me see if I have anything else on my notes. I don't think I have anything else. So if anyone has questions, I'll
Scruffles.
stream.
Scruffles is the final boss in the Rift Tower.
He slobbers all over you.
That would be great, actually.
It would be, right? We should do
I
that.
think I'm not going to make any promises, but I want to see Scruffles brought back.
Bring
Some-
back
in some way.
Scruffles. Yeah.
That whole quest line was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll look and see if there's anything.
Trying to
else.
remember when and what it was that prompted us to remove it. It had to do with Dagger Tooth.
Yeah, the dagger tooth pitch where they would
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
be fighting each other.
Yeah, exactly. But it was always bugged. That quest was so bugged, and so I think in the end that was what prompted it. But that was a fun quest. Anyway, do you guys have questions for me?
Let's see.
Is current Rift leaving? I guess you could say it's been revamped. So no, it's not leaving. Currently, you guys can't even access it on live because of a little incident a few weeks ago. We don't need to talk about that, but soon you will have access to it again. Trust me, it was
Yes.
there long before becoming a dev. ROFL. Question: why base run speed?
Yeah, so that was something, that's like a difficult choice sometimes you have to make. Yeah, usually it ends up like if you have people with the mounts on, you can tend to get places where you don't want them to go, especially like if there's mounts on like super jump speed or whatever, not super jump height. And also it's just kind of cooler to run around like at the same level as other people, so kind of like journeying together. But there's not much running that you really need to do here. You're gonna spend most of your time fighting the bosses, so you won't really have to do much running. And the fortress is pretty small.
What else do they have? Any more questions? Any zone? Anyone else? Rift curious? How many bosses are there? 10?
There's 10. So down from 11.
Right.
Owen says, do we need Elder Bane to crit the Rift bosses like before? Yeah, I haven't changed that, so if you needed it before, then you would still need it now.
Question: when is it coming live? Well, we can tell you it's coming with the Twilight Veil, which is coming in June. Does that work? Will you fix that other zone? Black Ravine. Black Ravine? Oh, you mean Black Fury?
Black Fury Gorge.
It's certainly on the wish list, but we don't have an ETA on that yet. Megan, is it a ladder, or can you wade in any room?
So there is a system that you can use to teleport yourself to specific rooms. So you can do that, but it's something that you have to like work towards unlocking. So you unlock that one room at a time. So if you like die on the third floor, you can like slowly unlock the ability to teleport back there.
Right. Any more questions on this? XP.
So
V.
V, can you again say what your motivation was for adding this feature?
Yeah, so there were a few different reasons. So the first was from level 75 to 90, there was that progression slowdown where you just had like one zone at a time and people felt limited. So this is sort of meant to help with that grind. And then also, one second. And then also it is just there for more group content because right now the Rift in its current version is sort of like level 95 doing all the work and everyone else kind of following along. So more group content in that sense. Pretty much those are the main reasons. And it's also just like a good way to see whether people are interested in these sort of scaled, like permanent scaled areas. Because right now, the only scaled zones that we have are limited time, like event zones and raids. So depending on like how popular this is, I guess it determines whether or not people are interested in like permanent scaled zones. So it's a good test case for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and as I recall, you said the Rift was one of your favorite things before that you did in the past with your friends and guild.
Once upon a time, it was endgame content practically.
Yeah,
it was it was something. I see AC. Yeah, I remember some of you old timers. By that I mean who've been playing for so long. That time when the Rift was, I mean, the civil wars that were erupting on the 2 servers. I think it was.
Oh, that's right.
It was insane. It was some special content too back then. Yeah, long endgame content. That's right.
I see a question. Is the XP time gated once every 22 hours or so? So there's a weekly quest, and then the bosses are also, I think, once every 20 or 22 hours. They'll reset for you. So you won't be able to just like run it over and over because I don't want it to be super powerful for XP. So yeah.
I'd walk into this blue water, but I hear it's really dangerous, so I'm not going to.
Oh.
Oh,
it's really dangerous for your frame rate, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird things will happen if I go there. Whoops, I don't have any friends. Oh.
Someone else said, will Rift help with combat XP, or is it a separate XP? It is for your regular combat XP.
Yeah. And for those who haven't reached yet, remind us what the level is, minimum level to get there?
75. So it's the
okay.
same as before.
Okay.
Yeah, and basically,
calling you an old timer, Rock.
if you guys like this, we can do more zones like this.
Like Black Fury too would be the next one, which is
Yep.
lower. And we could even make it even
pretty
lower.
much
I think it should be
covers it
lower
for
than
me.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so partly we want to see we want to gauge your response and see if you like it. And this is what V has been working on, but we're still working on other stuff too.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people are talking about village stuff, so I just want to clarify. Just because this is being developed doesn't mean that village stuff isn't being developed.
Exactly.
They can happen hand in hand, and they're not. One is not doing anything to detriment the other, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, sometimes we split and we work on different projects because it's easier to manage and move forward quicker, and that was the case here.
Mm-hmm.
Someone says V doesn't do village stuff. Okay.
They're probably talking about how I haven't been to my house in quite a few months.
That's funny. All right, is that it?
Maybe we should show them some of the other stuff. So everyone, big thanks to V for
thank you.
coming on to talk like this. Down the road, we'll get some more cameras going. So
Yeah, next time he's promised he'll show up wearing a paper bag, so at least we can see.
and I'll make him sing. Why not?
See, you keep trying that, Sarah.
I'm gonna get him too. Anyway, so I think it's really fun content. I think it fills a lot of needs, and I just think you'll enjoy it. And I like Pinbone the best myself, but I think you guys will have. There's different aspects that I think you'll all enjoy.
Well,
So,
what's really cool
exciting.
is he pretty much did this whole thing on his own.
all on his own.
He came up with the idea, the concept, the implementation. So
He's teaching himself all this stuff pretty much on his own. He's just boom, boom, boom.
So y'all should applaud him. He's great.
He's great. We applaud him. Thank you, V.
Thanks.
All right.
Although
let's,
I did bug Sean almost every day for something.
Oh, whatever. V's idea of bugging is like half a sentence once every 8 hours.
Well, Sean is great too. So
Yeah.
clap for
Absolutely.
Sean too. All right. Well, thank you. I guess we'll move on to the next thing, Sarah.
Yes, I'm thinking they might want to know about what we've been doing with villaging
All right.
stuff.
Talk to you later, V.
Would you guys like to see a little thing called interior housing and our progress? Because it's a lot different than, was it like November when we showed you like a picture or something? I think we can do better than that now. So you just heard from V. Now you're going to hear from Ivar.
This is a canned video,
Yeah.
and I'm going to start it now, I think, if I know how to do it.
Uh-oh.
Hi everyone,
Here
it
we
is
go.
finally
Here
time
we go.
to take
Turn
a
it up
closer
real
look
loud so I
at
can hear
house
him.
Now,
interiors.
let me know, can you hear this?
Before I begin, I would like to stress that everything
Let me if you
seen
guys
here
can
today
hear
is
Ivar.
pre-release
Can you
and
hear his
subject to
voice?
change. There's a lot of things we will add and polish and so on, but nonetheless, we have now reached a point
Can
where
you hear
we
him?
give
Yes,
a
okay, good.
pretty complete and comprehensive look
I don't know.
at the feature and
literally not gonna be
something
able to
fairly
hear us.
similar to what you will see once it goes live.
Good, everybody can hear
So
him
with
but
that
us.
said, let's
Oh wait, I
jump
can
in
do
and
this.
see and polish
There
what
we
it looks
go.
like. Nonetheless, we have now reached a point where
you hear it? Yes.
a complete first enter your house presented with feature and
literally not
something
gonna
blank,
be
fairly
able to
similar to what you have a large.
Good, everybody can hear
So
him
with
but
that
us.
said,
Oh wait, I can do
decorate
this.
and change in any way you desire. In the future, past the first release,
Hear it?
Yeah.
we first enter your house like different shapes of interiors and blank, fairly similar to what you have a large.
Good, everybody can hear
So
him
with
but
that
us.
said,
Oh wait, I can do
decorate and
this.
change in any way you desire. What we do have is a singular large room.
Hear it? Yes.
Anyway, first enter your house. We have a front door, but apart from that, it's blank, fairly similar to what you have a large.
Good. Oh wait, I can do this.
Floor, there is
Yeah,
a subtle
they can't-
grid
it's not
overlaid, and this
playable.
will not actually be
Okay, we're
visible
gonna back
unless you
up.
go into
Clearly,
the
this
actual house
isn't
designer.
something's not going right.
But
So, gonna ask for a moment of patience.
Yeah, so you're not going to be able to hear it, Sarah.
Okay, that's fine. It's just as long as it doesn't do that again.
Yeah, well, so
So let's
now,
rewind. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, and we're gonna turn it off on our end.
all right.
Hi everyone,
Okay,
it
we're
is
gonna
finally time to
play
get
it
a
from the
closer
start.
look at house interiors.
All right, we're starting over again.
Before I begin,
We're
I
not
would
going to be
like
able to hear the
stress that
video,
everything seen
but
here today
y'all
is
can and you
pre-release
can
and
hear
it's
us.
subject to
So.
But we're not gonna talk.
There's a lot of things we will
We
add
can
and
now.
polish and so on, but nonetheless,
Yeah,
we
now
have
we
now
can
reached
talk.
a point where we can give a pretty complete and comprehensive look at
We can talk,
the
Sarah.
feature and something
There's no more
fairly
feedback
similar
loop.
to
All
what you
here
will
is
see once it
commotion.
goes
It's still
live.
not working.
So with that said, let's just jump in and see what it looks like currently in the game. So as you can see, when you first enter your house, you will be presented with this blank slate, essentially. You will have a large empty room, which you can decorate and change in any way you desire. In the future, past the first release, we might also end up offering things like different shapes of interiors and multi-room and multi-story layouts and so on, but that's for the future. That will not be part of the initial release. But what you do have is a singular large room which you can customize and decorate in any way you like. We have a front door, but apart from that, it's pretty much completely empty. So as you can see, if you look on the floor, there is a subtle grid overlaid, and this will not actually be
Can you all
visible
hear?
unless you
You
go
were
into
okay?
the actual house designer. But for now, internally, we're just showing it so that you can easily see how it's actually structured. Once you're in your house, you can click this button on your HUD, or if you're playing on mobile, there is a button on the HUD in a similar location. You can click this button to enter the house designer. So if you do that, you will notice that all of the HUD is basically gone, and in its place is the house designer UI. Now there's a lot of things you can do from here. You can rename your home. So you can name your house anything you'd like, and if other players then enter and visit your home, they will see the name of the house as if they were to enter a zone. So that's a nice little way of some extra customization. You can also set the house theme, and what we mean by that is the floors and the walls. So this is the default appearance, but if you want something like castle brick walls or something similar, you'll be able to customize the floors and the walls and ceilings independently, so that you can even further customize the sort of general feel and atmosphere. Another thing to notice also is that right now in this internal preview, it's already lit, but the way it'll work once we push this live is that it'll essentially be pretty dim and dark, and the way you will light it is to actually add windows and light sources. So the lighting will sort of be a result of the way you have customized your house. Right now we just have sort of an arbitrary light in the middle of it to see what you're doing. Anyway, so the way this works is you have all of the different house interior items visible at the bottom. And you can click any one of these, and as you can see, you can freely place it on this grid. There are buttons in the corner here that lets you filter based on category. As you can see, this doesn't actually work yet. It's still a work in progress. But you will be able to do things like, I only want to show furniture, or I only want to show lighting, decorative items, and so on and so forth. Storage items and so on. You can also click this little button here, which lets you set the custom filter or search items by name. So there are pretty comprehensive ways to filter and sort all of these different items. And it doesn't matter that much in the initial release because there won't be that many items, but in the future, this will be hugely helpful. So moving forward, you can essentially click any one of these items, and you can walk around and you can move the camera around while you have this active. And there, as you can see, there's a little tip at the top here that also shows you how you can manipulate this tool. So you can rotate any item in 90-degree increments, and you can basically just place it down. Now, in the final version, we'll also have some neat little like placement animations and so on, but again, pre-release. Nonetheless, so I'm going to take this bed and I'm just going to push it here, and I've now placed this bed in my house. Maybe I want like this little footlocker next to the bed, because that's where I want to keep my valuables, say. That's another thing. We're actually not... It's slightly undecided so far. It may or may not be present in the first live release of this feature. Things like storage items, right? So you can place down a locker, and in the locker you can store items. That's something we will definitely want to have. Whether that will make it into the first release or not is still up for consideration. Nonetheless, that is still part of sort of the overall scope of the feature. Same applies to things like this. So here I can go and I can place a fireplace. Eventually you'll be able to use this fireplace to do, say, cooking. They will not be part of the initial release, but that's one of the things we have planned for like interactivity and engagement in terms of things you can actually do with your house layouts. Once you place something down, while you're in the designer, you can click it, and then you can start moving it around again. So it's very easy to just manipulate your designs. So say maybe I want to have a table more like in the middle. By the way, don't mind the blue arrow. That's also just part of internal testing. So I can take this and I can put it maybe here, and then I can take, say, a couch, and I want to put the couch right here, some chairs, and so on. So there are a huge variety of different kinds of items. Right now you can see a select few here. There's not just furniture, but that's the bulk of it. There are also things like windows. So windows obviously you place on walls like this. And again, right now they don't actually emit any light, but the way it will work in the final release is they will be your sort of main light source, so that they will impact how your interior is actually lit. And again, you can place a lot of different like arrangements of windows, sort of as much as you want, but you do have to place them on the walls, obviously. We also have some previews here of some future house sets. We'll launch with essentially one theme of house items, which is this sort of village set, which looks kind of what you would expect in an ardent village. We have things constructed out of wood and sort of fairly simple materials. They kind of match the walls and the floors right now. So that will be sort of the initial set of items you can choose from. But in the future, we'll add a lot of different thematic sets, so you can really get a lot of variety in how you customize your items. So as a few examples of this, eventually we'll have some sort of bone or necromancer set, and then you have items that will look somewhat akin to this. It's just as one example. We'll also have a Traven themed set with like nautical style props, and you can see an example of that right here. So that's something to look forward to past the initial release. just like this is sort of similar to when we added mounts. So it's like a framework, and then over time we can just keep adding new things to it, and it becomes greater than the sum of their parts. Because we're just going to keep adding things, and there's going to be a lot of variety of ways you can customize your house. But as you can see, it's very easy to add things like this, and you can move them around, and you can sort of customize them any way you want. Now, one thing we haven't really talked about yet is, you can see in the top right it says gold cost. So what this is, it's not really a cost, it's more of a deposit. The way it works is essentially, whenever you place anything, say a single chair, that has a gold cost associated with it, and you can see that when I place it, the cost actually goes up. Now, if I press finish, I'm going to be charged this amount of gold based on everything I placed. Now, if I delete this, that is refunded 100%. So it's never permanent. You're basically just paying an upkeep. I don't want to call it an upkeep because it doesn't charge you like on a monthly basis or anything, but you're depositing this amount of gold based on the different items you've placed. But you get it all back if you get rid of them. So obviously, a lot of fancier later items will incur a higher gold deposit, but as soon as you want to get rid of it, the importance here is basically we really want you to be able to experiment with house designs and layouts. And so giving 100% of the gold cost back when you delete an item is a way to make it not as committed, which is a good thing because it encourages creativity. But none of this actually happens until you press finish, upon which it actually will tell you this is how much it will cost to do these changes. And it might actually be that you're given gold. If you're like going into the designer and then you just delete something that you previously placed and you exit it, you'll actually be getting gold out of it, right? That you originally paid. You can also undo everything you've done since you opened the designer. Again, it makes it easier to just kind of experiment. But if you say, I don't really like these changes I made, you can undo them all and then just exit. And that's mostly it in terms of what you can see on the screen right now. There will also be premium house items, which you can buy from the item shop, that are not part of this set, just like there are premium mounts or premium cosmetics of any kind. Those will appear down here, even if you haven't bought them, which is also like, it's a way to trial an item. If you don't know if you're going to like it or not, say we make a really fancy royal chair or something like that, right? You might see it in the shop, but you're not sure if it's really your thing. So you'll actually be able to see it down here like any other item, and you can actually place it and look at it, and it's not until you press finish that you would have to pay the crowns for it. So that's a nice little way to actually preview any premium house interior item, so you know if you're going to like it before you actually decide to spend crowns on it. Later on, there will also be features like you can see this display case, and again, this will not be part of the first release. And things might always change, and who knows what will happen in the future. But what we want to get in are basically trophy items. Things like if you've killed an elder boss, you might be able to show an artifact, like an item related to them. If it's a beast, maybe it's like their head on a wall, right? Or maybe they have a unique item that belongs to them that you can put in like a display cabinet and things like that. So that'll be another category of items, like things related to your achievements in the world and like deeds you have done. So it's not just static furniture and whatnot. And those items obviously are tied to in-game achievements and progression. They're not just something you can buy, whereas other things like these are obviously things that you're going to buy. We also want to make it possible to craft house items. So ultimately there are essentially 4 ways you can get house interior items. You can purchase them from NPCs for gold. You can craft them, you can find them in the world in certain rare cases for very specific items, or you can purchase them from the item shop. And exactly how all of that will be structured on the initial release, I'm not going to say, because we're still working that out. So you won't necessarily see all of those 4 methods of getting items right off the bat. So again, just really want to stress that these things might change, just kind of highlighting the general premise. So yeah, that's all I have to show today. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully this gives you a better sense of all of the different things that you will be able to do.
We're done. Okay, can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now? Are we allowed to talk again? Can they hear us?
I think so. They can probably hear us.
How do we know?
Well, in a minute they're going to say, yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Does that mean you can't hear us? No. Yes. No.
If they say no, that means they heard us because they heard the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so a few things about the feature.
We see you guys have lots of questions on houses. Good thing this is Q&A time. Well, it's not quite yet. But I can talk if I behave. Okay, noted. Never gonna behave.
How do we get there? I'm trying to remember. What's the teleport command?
To where, man?
To the house interior?
You're not
Oh,
on
I'm not on
SP.
SP. I
You can't
can't.
do that.
Okay.
Okay, so there was definitely, I saw some questions about pricing and gold and crown chop. So what he was explaining in the video is you're basically you can sort
Well,
of,
let me do that part.
what do you mean let you do that part? Why would you do that part?
So, well, there's the idea of unlocking an item, and then there's an idea of placing an item, and they're different. So, unlocking is more like now you have that chair, and now you can put multiple copies in it in your house, and that's what the premium version would be. If you bought one of the premium things for crowns, then you would have it unlocked, and now you could place it around.
And so and somebody asked, if you buy it for crowns, do you get your crowns refunded if you delete it? No, because you've purchased it, just as you would any item for an item shop. But most of these items you can just purchase.
Yeah.
You'll be able to just purchase for gold. So the idea
Gold
is going to
or
be,
achievements or
you can craft them
yeah.
yourselves.
I mean, it's not like we're going to make everything premium. There'll be some.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the exact percentage, but it's not going to be. It's going to be way less than half are going to be premium.
When we very first go live, and again, things will be the very, very early stages of housing. Everyone can buy them for all these items for very low gold cost. So it's not, I saw somebody say it'll be hundreds of thousands. No, it's not going to be like that at all. But then the more you start buying different items and improving and getting more, it will go up incrementally. But again, it will all be fair pricing. It won't be pinbone pricing. So hopefully that answers some of those questions.
Yeah. And so other stuff that I have in my mind, which I don't know what Sean and Eva are going to say to this because I just throw features out there. Let me take a side note about who has access to your house. You'll control it. You'll just say, I want friends only or village members only or guild only or no one.
So actually, if you think of how raids work, we were thinking it would be something like that. The way you can just have your private raid party, so you can just click that way.
Yeah,
as opposed to like if you're on somebody's friend list, you automatically have access.
No, it'll be a
like
filter.
400 friends.
You'll say based on your
that.
filters, just say it can have all friends or just
Yeah,
a
you
party.
basically create your own little house party.
And you could say no one if
Julia
you
will pop
want,
up.
except for
Yeah.
you can't exclude yourself from your own house. That's the only.
Oh, that's a good question. If you lose your house, will the items inside your house be there when you get your house back in? Yes. We haven't implemented all of that yet, but yeah, kind of like the shared trunks and memberships. So if like you lose your membership, all of your items you don't have access to, but once you get your membership back, all of your items are still there.
Well,
So-
just like your ranch and stuff, it's
yeah,
still there.
yeah. Same with all that.
So the other thing is, there's an idea that I really want. I don't know. This is just me wasting time of Sean, but it would be that if you're in your house, you can lock the door, and no one can come in unless they knock on the door. So you actually hear the door knock, if you're in your house, and then you can let them come in. I don't know why I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
Damon was really into
But then it'll
that.
pop up and it'll say, "Oh, V wants to come into the house," and you're like, "No," and then people can come in or whatever. The other stuff I want in the house, and this is another one that Eva and Sean are gonna be like, "What? No!" That you can see out the window and you can see the landscape around you.
Yeah.
I just think that would be really cool to be able to look out and then have the sunlight coming in. Another one that I really want that Sean and Eva are going to be like, no, they're not going to say that. They actually want to probably do more than me, but would be to put rugs on the floor underneath.
Oh yeah.
He said no. Eva said no to that. But to put rugs on the floor underneath stuff. So the rug doesn't replace the item, it goes underneath it. Stuff like that is cool. And then, of course, Sean's already figured out a really cool way where you can put stuff on the walls. You can hang stuff on the walls, like pictures and stuff.
And pictures and mirrors. And
then somebody asked about wallpaper. Yeah, so that's the themes that Eva was talking about, where you'll be able to pick different themes for the floor and the walls, and maybe a little bit of house interior decorating as well.
oh yeah, and again, this will we're going to keep expanding with each once built housing goes live from then on, we'll just keep getting more and more and more, and it'll get better and better and better and all that. And
I kind of hang players on the walls.
Ooh.
Yeah. After we add PvP and you kill them, you can hang them as trophies.
Aw, that's our loving spirit.
Eber says yes, he likes the idea of being able to look out the windows. We all think it's cool because then you really feel like you're.
So I just want to take a moment to give a huge shout out to Sean, who is the programmer who literally made all of the movement and all of the things that you saw actually happen. It is just so complicated. It is so hard to do, and Sean has just been, oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. So 3 cheers for our beloved Sean. He's somewhere hiding, probably not even watching.
No, he's probably watching, but he got a lot of done really fast. Both
really
complicated
just
server.
incredible.
He's doing both server side stuff, which is really tricky because if you don't know what you're doing, everything blows up, and also GUI stuff, which takes a while, and just all the code.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot.
It's
so
just,
much more still to come that he has to figure out and do. And anyway,
and also of course Eber for designing.
Absolutely. Well, and the interns, our amazing art interns who have been putting together all of those art assets.
That's right. And as well as some of the new stuff we're about to show you.
Like what new stuff, Damon?
Should we transition now?
I think we should.
Okay, we'll move to the next step here. Whoops, that was dumb.
What is that event zone that happens in June? What could it be?
So I wanted to show you the new outfit we have. This is the new outfit we're introducing. It's the new Veil outfit.
Don't you love it? Oh my god, they spent months on this outfit.
Advanced Torrential.
It's called Special Fire Wizard outfit.
And then we also have this new, I can't show you the mount here. We're going to teleport real quick.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not the new outfit. Anyway.
Oh, no, it is, honey. I changed it.
Well, you're still wearing Fire Wizard.
I went into the files and I changed them all. I just thought that was better. So we're going to go here so you can see the new mount we've added too. So this is the new mount and the new out. Isn't this a really nice robe?
You know that's not it, right, Damon?
Yeah, isn't that a nice mount?
All right, honey? So he's kidding. He's still running with this.
All right, so I'm going to put on something else though. I do have another old pair of things I used to wear every once in a while.
There we go. That's what we want to see. Yeah.
So we want to give a special shout out to
put
our
on a
new
good
intern,
pose, do
Sarah.
Something. So not only is this a huge shout out to our amazing artist intern Michelle, but we have some very exciting news, which is drum roll. Michelle is no longer an intern; she is officially an otter and has joined the otter team full time. And woohoo! We are so excited. This is just going to be amazing. And I think you all are just going to absolutely love her work as much as we do. This is just one example. You're about to see 2 more mounts, and not to mention all the housing items that you already saw. So yeah, let's show them there's a matching mount that goes with this outfit.
You said you wanted me to be fancy. How's this?
Yeah, the glamorous pose. Do the glamorous pose.
That's the glamorous pose.
It is the glamorous pose. Yes.
You got any emote you want me to do, Sarah?
Whichever one you want to do. There you go. Well, I guess would be one. A little better. Show the back of the outfit. I think the back is so neat. See? I like, See? Like, isn't that cool? We don't have something like that. I don't know. I really like that. And it looks so natural, too.
Woo! Look at that. Look at that.
See?
I do that around the house all the time, by the way.
He totally does. Yeah. No joke. No joke. Show them the matching mount.
The matching mount. Okay.
The matching mount.
Whoops,
I mean, what's a torrential royalty outfit without a torrential horse to go with it? Look at that beauty. Oh, yeah. Rear it up, baby. Ooh, yeah.
By the way, our cat thinks we're talking to him. He's going, "Row!"
You just hit me. So, yeah, what do you guys think? And as always, you'll be able to also earn these outfits and mounts in the event zone. Okay, so now we've got one more mount. This is my favorite mount. I just love this mount.
It's Samson.
It's not. It's a very special pig. Dun, dun, dun. There it is. Get up close so you can show them the detail on this. Isn't it great? This is called the Beach Pig, and Michelle created this from scratch, just like she did with the horse mount as well. Isn't he cute? He's like And he shakes a little bit too. A little shaking. A little bucking pig. They're so cute. Oh, Samson still thinks I'm talking to him. Oh yeah, look at that pig go. Squeal like a pig.
Sarah, stop. Doing a little deliverance there.
Yeah, I didn't just do that. Anyway, so yeah, this is just some tremendous work from Michelle. So we hope you'll be as excited as we are to have her on the Otter team. This is, I think, her second official week now, something like that. It's all very recent. So yeah, not bad, right? Michelle is my new favorite otter. Did you hear that, Michelle? I hope she's watching right now.
Nice.
Squealing pigs and screaming goats. That's true. Forgot how to turn it on.
So I think we're done with this part now. Sarah's screaming.
Okay. Kidding. Okay. What is next for us? Okay, it's Q&A time. Let's. Any questions at all about anything at all? It doesn't have to just be about mounts or houses. Whatever you would like to ask. Look at that little pig shake. Isn't it so cute? All right, Damon.
She gave it nice eyes.
Oh, I know. They're so like sad but cute.
Dates. I think, well, in June we'll definitely launch the Veil and the Rift.
Yes, absolutely.
But not House and
Yeah,
Terriers.
housing, as you can tell, I mean, we've come a long way, but we're not there yet. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's still just a lot of programming work that needs to get done. But it's moving along at a very quick pace. Outside decorations for houses, yes, that's definitely something that we'd love to do. Can we get a bulletin board in Village? It's always the same questions every time we do a live stream. Well...
They like the pathos in the pig's eyes.
Well, let me ask you this: what if choices are always hard, and I'm not saying we can immediately do either one of these. Which would you prefer? Would that mobile players can see the village vault and who adds and takes stuff out, or a village bulletin board? If we had to work on one of those things first, which would you prefer? Not saying that we're going to do it either right away, but mostly because I'm just curious. Because I hear about the bulletin board a lot, but I also hear about the mobile village vault a lot. Mobile.
Well, and that's still on our list.
Mobile. Vault for mobile. See? I think we're getting an answer
There's
here.
still more mobile stuff we want to do.
Yes. Didn't hear. Mobile first. Okay, anyway. Yeah, mostly I just want to get a sense. We're always trying to get a sense of where should we put the next time into which project. Which project should it be? So, obviously, both are on our list. Personally, there's such a large player base. Exactly. So we'll keep you posted. It's something obviously both of those things are things that we would like as well. Will you ever make pets with runes?
That means so you can nog them around. That's kind of cool.
That's kind of interesting. I think we've never talked about that.
Well, like,
so.
would an example be mounts when you say pets? That would be interesting.
Bard class. I can tell you though, we won't be adding any new classes right away.
Somebody says the
Answer that
one thing they
question.
want the most is more outfits from Michelle. Please take my money.
I think that one we can do pretty easily. Give warrior more threats. Expand the auto chat options. Yes, that's actually been on there for a while. The actual pets but mounts would work as well.
Well, Eeyore can reply to, will we be able to put small walls up in separate rooms?
Oh yeah, he is. He showed us an example of what that'll look like.
He's got some ideas there. There's going to be some ability for players to customize the layout of the house, but there will also be some presets in the future where you can get different types of house setups. Personally, I've always wanted to be able to live in a wizard tower. In real life, no.
More colors available. You accept my phone as a down payment. What's happening to the old Rift toy? Oh, V, what is happening with it? I mean, I don't think we removed it. Chat somewhere. Are you out there, V? V? Maybe he's not. Did I miss if the new house items are account bound, sold bound, we'll be able to use AH and sell by? You didn't miss it. I don't think we addressed it.
I don't know. I assume the toy will be whatever it was before. It's not going to change. I can't promise that, but
Will the house items be account bound, soul bound, or tradable?
I don't know. Yes, the answer is yes.
No, yeah, actually the answer is we don't know yet. We don't know. So
Well, somebody probably knows.
I mean, I know we've talked about this, but I think we haven't conclusively.
It would either be account or no trade, and I don't know which of those two it would be.
Yeah. So how's that for an answer?
Yeah.
We're not sure yet on that one. Mobile mail can send to village, but not guild. Right. The old key did not work when accidentally published.
Yes.
Yeah.
The accidental publishing of the new Rift, which I think Sarah says I'm supposed to apologize for that.
No, I think I said let's just.
No, you said you're not going to apologize for it.
No, that's not what I said. I said I've done a lot of apologizing
Okay, she
in
said
the past few weeks.
Yeah.
I just thought we could maybe just put it all behind us at this point.
Yeah, it was. There was a thing where somebody thought we intentionally made iOS unplayable for 2 days, and that just wasn't true. We would have never launched the build if we thought iOS would be down for 2 days. That was just a mistake on our part, which was our fault, but also it was the fault of the Gold exploiter for us having.
Meanwhile, can't look at entire. Like, let's just move on.
Sarah wants to move
I just
on.
want to move on. I just want.
She's
I never want to relive that weekend. I don't think any of you do. So let's just move on.
All right.
When we get the same amounts like the Town Hearts Rebirth, could we have an option to reskin the copy for gold or crafting achievements, or do something besides delete? Thanks. Maybe. Oh yes, the tan horse issue. Again, that's just requires having to get in there and. Well, so no, we're not going to generate like 20 different colors of horses just for every rebirth. But I definitely get that it's a waste to be throwing away, obviously, with all the number of rebirths that happen. So maybe we could do different. Instead of just reskinning a horse, there could be a variety of different versions of different mounts, possibly.
That ought to be.
There he is.
If you currently own it, you still will. If you want to earn it in the new Rift, you have a chance to get it from the new Rift.
There we go. Rift toy question answered.
There we go.
All right. And move on. Look forward to much good stuff ahead. 10 hours on the run. Yes. 10 anniversary. Can we have the option to learn a spell to release Soulbound? Now, well, that's a coding question that I can't answer. Damon, can you?
What's the question?
Can they have an option to learn a spell that would make the tan horse not soulbound?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I can't answer that one. What about raid mounts? Spell sand buff on different mounts. Can't look at my hellhound anymore. Oh, poor hellhound. Okay, well, clearly this is a big topic that we'll have to talk about more as a team. This unused mounts and that are just sitting wasted and can't be traded or sold and just get deleted or never used. So we can you make the mobile block bigger? Any thoughts on scaling the number of talent points for rebirth 5 to 90? Damon, would you like to tackle some of those questions?
If we rescaled talent points, we'd probably reduce the number on the low end and increase the number on the high end both. But I don't know if we want to do either, really. I don't know. So maybe the idea is when it's especially nice to new players and it gets harder as your character gets older. I don't know.
Oh, so it sounds like we have a lot of waste going on. All these items that players get stuck with. Okay. Noted. Definitely noted.
I will offer 3 Ease and a tick for all mounts. What's an Ease?
I have no idea. I do not know. Sell stuff from raids instead of delete. Okay.
Let's do the next part, Sarah.
Well, were there more questions? Give them a chance to answer questions. Mount vendor with maybe they're still on the mounts. Do we have any questions aside from this mount extra issue?
Oh, fleas.
Hmm.
Not ease, fleas.
Now we know what that means. Okay.
Okay. Fleas and ticks. 3 fleas and ticks.
Like premium Let's more inside each chest tradable or make them synthetic.
Are we doing a prize giveaway?
We are, but they still want to talk about these balance issue. Are we working on it? It is, yes. It's, I mean, currently at this exact moment, no, but we have a working agenda of the most needed mobile features that need the time first. So I think I can answer that as a yes. It's a yes. Auto gathering item, I trust so many relics. Big money, no whammies. Okay. Okay, how about we move on to prize giveaways? Does anybody like prize giveaways? Or are there any like super other last minute pressing questions?
Candy Cotton wants us to level cap raise. We get sort of lately it's been half and half. Some people don't want us to raise the level cap because they're like, no, that just means I'm going to have to.
I think housing.
I'm going to have to level up more, and so that's why we haven't done it already.
Housing will come before level cap raise, I would say.
I don't know if the players get together and everybody says we want a level cap raise, we would probably do it. It just hasn't been something that's been requested by everyone.
No, we don't have any plans to release any new classes in the near future. Maybe in the distant future.
Sarah will have to write a new story.
I will. Last time I was supposed to write a 10-page story for a new class. It became 60 pages.
That's
so.
right, but it was one
We'll
of the best pieces
Can
of
we
writing.
please get a Zingara list? Oh, that's a good idea, Orlando. We don't have that? That's good. I'm gonna jot that down. Well, I can go back and look at the chat, but Zingara list. That would be cool. I like that. Zingara list, and I'll do the whole tan horse issue.
It would be cool if the Zingara list had like some special unlock if you kill them all.
Can we have more village? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about the village vault space thing. The last time we had a live stream, that was again one of the most requested things, and so I got really into it. And so Sean was working really hard on other stuff, and so I'm like, Sean, how hard it would be? You know, I thought it would be an easy thing, like no big deal. Turns out it's way more complicated than I ever imagined. So the short answer to that question is it's not something that we can implement right now. But when we have a little more programmer time, it is something that we would like to add, yes. But the reason why we haven't is because it would really, it's just, I never dreamed how complicated it actually is. So hopefully that answers your question, but we've definitely looked into it and talked about it. Meanwhile, Bard class. They're back on the Bard class.
Well, Eva wants a Bard class, but Eva, what we could offer you instead is the privilege of doing live stream singing as a musical to you personally. So if you want, Eva, you can sing to the community.
Like you used to. Buyback button. Okay, ditto for the buyback button. Again, also the much requested lock feature for your items. These aren't simple things to implement. So I can again tell you that we definitely looked into it. Sean certainly did. So it's on our wish list thing, wish list features, but not easy to do. So it's not because we haven't heard you. Trust me, we know, and we would like it as well. I mean, I know I would, because lots of things get deleted in this game.
Oh, look at Eva. Toss a coin to your warrior.
Oh, isn't that from that silly show?
It's from The Witcher.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
It's from The Witcher. But you know, the other great bard was, of course, from Name of the Wind, the Patrick Rothfuss book. He was a bit of a bard. But I think most people know the Witcher reference more.
Yeah, I just couldn't stand the lead in that throaty, whispery voice. I mean, every time he opened his mouth, I had to leave the room.
But Henry Cavill's cool. He's cool. He's a cool dude.
Not in that role. I couldn't take it.
What are you talking about,
Oh
Sarah?
my god! See, no.
You know you like it when
I liked him in the
talk like
Tudors,
this,
though. I did
Sarah.
not like him as Superman, though. Anyway,
I want to talk like
I didn't make it through all the second season of The Witcher either. Okay, any new village projects? So I have a question about that. So I've heard everyone say, "Oh, we want new village projects," but when we actually look at all the villages on all the servers and we see where you all are with village projects, the numbers are kind of very, very low. So, I mean, exactly. So if we spend all this time and resources and add more memory servers to give new village projects, I'm curious just how many villages on each server would actively be using them, because there are so many unused projects in our game right now. So that's a dilemma that we would need to think about. What would be an example of a village project if, for the sake of argument, we were to implement one? What would you be into? Depends on the project. AC, Angelina, what would be a village project that, off the top of your head, that you would like to see? That you think everyone would want to contribute to?
Crafting furniture.
Training ground. Training ground is useless now. Hero village projects. Give me an example of a hero village project. What is that? Because you have my attention. What is that?
More cosmetics, new grass, sky or trees. Oh, interesting.
Okay, cosmetics, crafting, and wait, leaving. What did that one say? Crafting
Weather.
and leaving a gift. Oh, leaving a gift. I know that's been requested for a long time. I do know that. But heroes don't get any villager projects, like killing elders is some quest to be completed. Discount on housing items, snow themes, weather, killing bounties. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of, actual sort of combat hero things for a village project. Breaking down higher levels. Watering systems. Watering systems. I feel like there's a whole world of things there with watering systems that I like, that we could go with. Flowers for the ground, village town hall. You're useless. The projects people don't do are near useless. Statues and training grounds do nothing.
So part of the reason I've been a little resistant to do village projects right now is because this new tile system is just better. It's a better system because it's more dynamic. And I sort of want to roll village stuff into that new tile system because there's a lot more. Well, basically, tile system allows you to place things wherever you want, as opposed to, like right now, village projects are preset. You know, this item is going to be right here once you complete the project. Tile system allows you to put things where you want. So the only downside of that approach is that it's a longer wait until we have something new for y'all. So.
Then again, so I mean, maybe we should do a forum poll and to try to figure out what kind of project would truly be the most needed in a village, because that would incentivize everyone to really want to get that project done.
Well, they like cosmetics and weather stuff.
And breaking down stacks is interesting. A statue of me, says AC. Anyway, yeah. So maybe we'll get some posts going just to explore this conversation some more. Guild stables, demolition crew tearing down villages. Anyway, no, this is good stuff. Good. This is good to know. Well, prizes. Guys have all right. I think it's time for the prize giveaway. Shall we? Okay, so so you guys usually know how this drill goes. We're gonna need if you win a prize, you gotta open. Okay, I'll tell you when you're ready. So, we're gonna have you type in a keyword, and that will automatically register you for the robot. I can't get over this outfit. Yeah. It'll automatically register you for the giveaway. So then, if you are a winner, please tag. Where's V's name? Hey V, what's your name? It's V something. VVH, V mod,
Matt Otter V.
Matt Otter V, is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna. Are you sure?
Yeah, he's up here somewhere.
Okay, so please tag. There he is. There he is. Me. Yes. You're gonna tag him if you are a winner, and when you do, please give him your in-game character name, not your Twitch name, and also your main server. Okay, so are we ready to do some prizes? So we need you all to type in. Okay, you gotta click. See where it says up here. I need you to go. Oh, you go. That next one. That one. Okay. So click create giveaway. Okay, so now click typing a keyword in chat. See how you have the option?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that? Okay. Okay, so your word is going to be, because we were just talking about housing and we're still into housing, the word is tile. T-I-L-E. In honor of our new tile system. So everyone, if you want to participate in these giveaways, type in the word tile. Now you gotta. Can you go to the?
It's working.
I know, but to the Twitch stream. There. Look at all those tiles. Wow, you guys are building a village already with these tiles.
Is it tile or hashtag tile? I
Just
don't know.
it just said tile. That's one. There's the giveaway. All right, so I think we're okay. What are you praying for? So prize number 1 is for 15 sockets. Woo! Who's it gonna be, Damon?
You want me to click draw?
I think we are. Everybody ready? Let's go! Who's it gonna be? And the winner is Soliana Chaos. Congratulations, Soliana. Please tag Mad Otter V. Tag him and let him know your character name and server. Woo! Okay, and so once you don't have to keep typing in tile, you're good to go. So let's go ahead and do the next one. The next prize is for an extra vault. Who wants an extra vault? Oh my god, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Damon, it's gonna be Arteolas! Congrats!
Arteolas.
Congratulations on your brand new vault and all its storage. Please tag Mad Otter V. Ooh, next prize. River Otter mounts. Good. Who likes those River Otter mounts? Who's it gonna be, Damon? Who's our winner gonna be? Ooh, Turknifa.
Turk and Fa. Turk and Fa.
Congratulations, Turk and Fa. You just won a River Otter mount. Please tag Mad Otter V with your... Oh, everybody likes those. Good. Everybody's tagging
There's
good.
Arteolas.
Yeah, we're just checking that
Tag.
everybody's doing some tagging there. So now,
Okay.
who just won that one? No, the
Arteolas.
one after that. It was Turk something, right?
Turk and V.
Turk and V.
Turk and...
Turk
Turk and Fa.
and Fa.
V would be the developer.
I knew that. Okay.
The 3 winners right here. See, they're
All right,
listed.
now you have to clear those though, so we can get the next drawing. You have to like.
No, I don't.
All right.
I just click the next one.
All right. So our next prize is going to be for a wardrobe slot, because those are always fun to have, like ready to go, customized wardrobe slots. Who's our winner going to be? Oh, you already did it. It's Mr. Harold Whizbang. Cool name, dude. Congratulations, Harold. You are the proud owner of a new wardrobe slot.
There, right there.
There he
Mr.
is.
Harold won.
Yep. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Make sure you tag Mad Otter V with your in-game character name and server.
Yes, you don't have to retype
Yeah,
the
you
word.
don't have to you don't have to retake tile every
But you
time.
can if you want.
Yeah, only if you want. Like, you know, we want to keep you guys busy, but you really don't have to, because once you're in, you're in. Okay, what is our next prize? How about 10 red Derek keys? Nothing more fun than those Derek chests and a little bit of gambling. We do love it. Who's it going to be? It's Calico. Congratulations to Calico.
Calicoco.
Calicoco. I'm sorry. Calicoco. Calicoco. I just like saying it. Calicoco just won 10 red Derek keys. Please make sure to tag Mad Otter V. Congrats, congrats. Okay. Next prize is the Najara Dragon Wardrobe Pack. Give it a second. Who's it going to be? This is a nice outfit. Who's going to win this outfit, Damon? Oh my goodness, it's Candy Cotton 1, 2, 3, 4.
Candy Cotton.
Congratulations on your new dragon outfit. Do I need to say it again? You know who to tag. Mad Otter V, Mad Otter V, Mad Otter V.
Should we give out one of those new outfits?
Well, we don't.
The torrentials?
We don't have them yet.
But they're going to be out within a week.
I know, but I was thinking about...
Sarah says
no. I was going to do a special lottery for it.
Oh, she's doing something secret.
doing
so
something
never
else
mind.
for that. Okay.
I'm not going to mess with her.
Yeah, he just needs to never mess with it.
I need not mess with her.
Like, why does he even bother?
Okay.
Who likes 50 crowns? I mean, I like 50 crowns. 50 crowns are fun. Damon, who is going to win a crown pouch of 50 crowns?
Cosmic Kitty.
Cosmic Kitty! Congratulations, Cosmic Kitty. 50 crowns coming your way.
Sarah bought catnip, and then we have 2 Cosmic Kitties.
Oh, yeah. That was the name of the catnip, too.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, man, they
Little
get
drug cats.
stoned off that catnip.
Oh,
Jeez.
wow. They eat it. They're weird.
All right, prize number 8. who is going to be the proud winner of a mobile vault. Those are the best. Who's it going to be? Gray Shark. Congratulations, Gray Shark. Well done. Okay, anyone who won, please, I'll say it again.
You got all of them?
That's all of them.
All
Please,
right.
please tag Mad Otter V with your in-game character names and servers, and I'll get those prizes to you today. Congratulations, everyone. Thanks for playing.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Damon.
Thank you for organizing this.
Thank you, Damon, for participating in it.
Sarah did all the organizational work for
No,
us,
how
by the way.
about a big thanks to Ever, who made that amazing video.
Well, but she's the one that did the herding of the cats, where she's like, Damon, you have to do this. Eva, you have to do this.
Well,
like,
anyway.
everybody's like doing their own things, and she's like, you gotta do this, you gotta do this.
Anyway, and a big thanks to V. Next time you'll get to see him with that bag over his head. And I'll make him sing, because that'll be fun. And Sean, who isn't here, and Michelle, who I hope is watching, and I can't wait to get her on a live stream, because you guys are just going to adore her. She is simply wonderful.
Wasn't it so nice that all the players came out for my birthday?
Oh, yes, it was. It's like they just knew, Damon.
It's all, yeah, I know. Oh, you see, she did the glamorous thing with her hair right there.
it's
Did you
'cause it,
notice
like,
that?
keeps hitting my head.
Did you notice that she did that? She's like,
All right. Da-da-da-da. So everyone, thank you again, and I think we're wrapping this up at 1 hour and 15 minutes.
I'm gonna make Sarah dress like this from now on. She's gonna have to wear that outfit.
Alrighty. All right, everyone. Thanks again for coming out today, and we'll
Yeah,
give you a new
thank you, everyone.
live stream coming your way soon.
Yep.
All right.
More good stuff on the way.
More good stuff on the way. Have a good one, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.